for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
How do we end this, my friend?
I beg of you, look at that. You want everyone? This is an awful situation.
Newcomers. I don't feel too good.
Oh!
John Marston?
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Miss, I could
You keep saying. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Whoa!
Let's go!
Whoa now!
Whoa, whoa!
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Whoa there.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither. Yeah.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Yeah. So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there. Whoa there.
I can see you got some thinking to do, Mr. Marston. So I'll keep quiet. Yeah. Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat! Crossface! Come on now! Whoa there! almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Whoa!
Whoa now! Come on!
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah! Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Well, hello.
Howdy. Howdy. Hello there. Hello there.
Hello.
Howdy.
Well, hello.
Excuse me, I guess.
It's just rude.
My lord!
Hello.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Oh my good God!
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
This weather makes a man happy to be alive.
Oh, that's just...
Get on your horse. We gotta move them along.
I'ma show Mr. McFarland I'm the best there is.
Hey, one thing we got...
A horse or not?
That ain't nice, sir. I hear tell...
Mount up. We got a ranch to patrol.
Regina says she'll marry me if I
Get on
ask.
your horse. We gotta move them along. Are you getting on the horse or not?
Oh, that's just a rumor.
Mount up. We got a ranch to patrol. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Get that.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's Mr. Marston. I won't have that kind of behavior on my ranch. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Diablo. Tanto amargura para un humilde como yo.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Nice shooting. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Come on, boys! Whoa! Easy now.
Let's go.
Whoa there! Damn coyote! Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If only the rabbits were the worst of our problems.
Well, from my experience, a rancher's work is never done.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Whoa!
Come on.
Yes, you got one! Quick, going after the chicken!
Nature's cruel, my friend.
That coyote won't be back. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. That was some impressive shooting. We didn't even... Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. That was some fine work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
some kind of parade. That's a nice, healthy stride you have, sir. How are you doing? Looking well, sir. There's a young lady hears about with a boil in the most unfortunate place.
Well, that's not news.
Excuse me, mister.
Hello there. What do you like about Drew McFarland? He raised the proper lady.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
General Ignacio Sanchez was in a lot of trouble in Mexico. Let's go!
Easy now. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Giddy up!
Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland! How you doing back there? Would you like me to slow down? Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. You're lucky I'm being a gentleman. Yeah.
I have got you now! Yeah! This sure beats milking cows!
Come on.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Watch and learn, miss. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah! Isn't this jolly?
Whoa.
Whoa there! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Will you stop playing with your gun and watch the road? You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Stop messing about and get us to Armadillo.
Quick!
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
The whole town needs my expertise today. I didn't think about moving on. Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy. Perhaps a racket.
Hey, mister.
You need something for that gout?
People say there's treasure out by Hanging Rock, east of here. I heard that. May he bless you.
I hope that helps. That's a tough decision. Be well. Come by anytime.
Well, hello there.
Hello to you.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once. And a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Between the pilgrims, scab herders, real people are becoming extinct.
If your name is not written in the book of life, you are cast into the lake of fire.
Biggest thing to happen is
Climb on board.
If your right hand causes you to take your left and cut it off.
Son Hank's traveling circus putting on a hell of a show.
Repent, and you will curse your enemies.
Blackwater just keeps on getting bigger. Damn.
I'ma quit this job and live the easy life.
Well, I did not know that.
Now, how you think she be having all that money? Uh-huh.
I was told some darn fool rustlers choked up horses.
Beg your pardon, madam.
Well, I'm never.
Armadillo's still a great town. Spot down there.
Nobody saw where he hit the cards. Sure.
Hello, handsome. Feeling lonely?
I swear, Pericles Tannerton enjoys pulling teeth way too much.
Don't say.
Blast you!
Hermoso. Eres bien sabroso.
I'll have to politely decline this time, ma'am.
Angels to destroy you.
Oh, this weather makes a man happy to be alive.
Come on. Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walden's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Go!
Come on. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot!
Nobody. Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Why don't you try pointing it at somebody before you pull the trigger, genius? Oh my good God. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
You ain't that tough, Walton.
My God. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
You really want to die, friend?
This is probably gonna hurt. Christ alive!
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Hog land coming your way. Yeehaw! Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the roast for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Yeah.
were you eating? Let's make this quick. Come on, let's get this over with. There's some fat good prizes. This is dirty. Oh, Lord, this is nasty. Lie still. This is a messy one.
How are you? Hello. Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
What is it, boy?
Hellfire! I'm gonna fill you full of holes! Damn it! This ain't my first time.
Things I do for money. Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Nice to see you.
Better watch it.
True enough. Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad. I reckon.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure, and I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
How are you doing?
Yeah!
Get that.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Whoa there!
Come on!
He's got him!
Hot dog, Mr. Marston.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. That's it.
Keep on moving.
Herd the cows down the road! Pretend you know what you're doing! Whoa!
Come on!
This way! We need to take them out to the
Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Keep going, Mr. Marston.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Go.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Keep it moving.
Put that gun away. Look at the cattle.
Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
Come on. Move it.
You should learn to ride before you learn to herd. You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Yeah. This looks like the one. Let's go! Yeah, come on.
Welcome to my shop.
I hear Nate John's been running for governor of New Austin.
Dear sir, hello.
I hope you see something you need.
I've been hearing about this Midway that has dancing Indians. Mighty queer.
All genuine stuff here. Thanks for the visit. Spread the word.
I hear the Blackwater Ledger's gonna print about a big fire in the east.
Another satisfied customer.
Well, hello there. Well, I'll be damned.
Getting more bold, getting closer to the borders of town.
Is that a fact?
Nice doing business with you. I'm sure you'll find something you like here.
Hello. How do you do?
Hey, how's it going?
A fella carrying a Carcano sniper rifle was walking about town, they said.
are you doing?
That's all I need for now. Keep those hands where I can see them.
Idiot.
Take a look.
I heard a new
Hi there.
was hurt
I'm sure you'll find something you like here.
What are you waiting for? Climb aboard.
I'm just getting up to speed, mister.
Take me to Armadillo.
Don't you remind me. You get some sleep. I'll get you where you're going.
I need to get some rest. Wake me up when we arrive.
There you go. Another successful trip.
Son of a bitch! Help!
No harm done.
I'm gonna cut you a new hole. You think I'm a joke? Go on then. Laugh, bitch, laugh!
That's
Oh,
no
with your
way to
damn
treat a
ass.
woman.
No, mister! A lady
Goddamn
don't
piece
fight!
of trash!
Don't you move, friend. You nearly got me. Watch yourself there.
We meet again. So do you.
Howdy there. Please feel free to browse my selection.
Why, hello.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
Hello there. How y'all are doing?
I'll buy anything that meets my strict standards. Rattlesnake Fest is next month. Guess that means I'll be busy.
Thank you very much.
Now stay safe.
Where is he?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Why me?
Easy.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out. Come on.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
Come on, Marston! I don't want to lose those rustlers. We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. Are you sure we're the Bollard twins, Eli?
Sure as shoot. I know those boys anyplace.
Are these the same rustlers who've been causing the McFarlands so much trouble?
Nearly there.
Come on, easy up now.
Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us!
What the hell is this?
Rustlers, boy! You got one!
I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies. My God!
Follow me.
Me and you again, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time. Hellfire!
I ain't never lost no fight.
Eyes up, boy! Behind that rock!
Now what are you gonna do?
Damn you!
Come on, prairie chicken.
You better surrender! You hear? Looks like we got him. Let's move on. Stick with me. There's our boys on the other side.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Help me out here, will you?
You tangle with the crutches on my bed.
There's more of them. Jesus wept. Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup.
Come on now! Stop that!
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. Good shooting, boy.
You got the rocks to face me? Show me what you got.
Nice shot. Stay close. Come on, give them hell. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? You're gonna die. Good shooting, Marston. Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
Let's see what you got.
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way. God damn it! Take out those snipers, boy! Let's clear out Pike Basin once and for all!
I've got my shooting pants on.
Put down your guns and surrender!
I was gonna shoot you dead.
I can hear more gunshots. Quick, let's go help my deputies.
Hey, you!
What the hell?
Oh, God!
So much for cover!
You must have a real bad death wish! This is mighty generous of you, mister.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Come on, over here!
Kill every last one of you! This way! We got one! That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Don't try to be something you're not! This is bad! All right, let's see.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Let's go! Come on! Come on! Whoa there! Let's go!
Hello, welcome. I
Howdy,
was talking
mister.
to some Blackwater fellas last night. Seemed kind of snooty. I'm sure you'll find something you like here.
Hey, how's it going?
Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad.
What do you want to tell me that for? Bye now.
See you later.
How are you?
Thank you very much.
Nice doing business with you. Well,
Hello to you.
How good is you at throwing horseshoes? done this before.
Must have been the wind.
Bad release. Sorry, mister.
Hello. Glad to see you. I'm open for treatment or training. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
General Ignacio Sanchez caused a lot of trouble.
Hello.